Well, you got some cheese for me or something? Maybe I can share it with, what's her name, who's in a bad way. Oh, I have some meat. What's my strength at right now? Yeah. Can't save anybody else if you can't save yourself, right?
I was weak and dead.
Yeah. I think we might need this. Maybe we'll just eat half of it, King's Quest V style. And we'll give the other half to an eagle, King's Quest V. That's a big drumstick. You're not going to eat that whole thing.
I felt better, but still not at full health.
I stand corrected. All right. Maybe I regret that. I don't know. I should at least have 2 biceps.
Better, but still.
I mean, no one ever feels 3 biceps. Let's be honest. I should just poll the chat. How many people watching this have ever felt 3 biceps? Health. 2 biceps should be enough to throw down with this rat, right? No?
Bad rat!
Okay.
I smell a rat.
Alright. Giant. Yeah, it's like a Ren Fair turkey leg on steroids. That thing was massive, and Graham just housed it, and he's still not up to 3 biceps. Alright, but we can probably access other areas now, I'm thinking, now that we've boosted our strength a little bit more. Well, we did have the 2 bridges here. Alright, so I should be able to do both of these, right? Is that the idea? There we go. Better do them both while I still have the strength, right? Nice. I'm just curious what we may have missed. Now that we do have access up here. Hello, friend. Well, Zar, do you too? Oh, what do we got here? Oh, I was looking at the mushroom, but yeah, this works. Oh, it lit up the... What? Oh, you don't like the light? Idea. Seeing as it's the only thing in our inventory, can we kind of thicky up this lever since he's going to grab it? Yeah, we can. All right. This should be silly. Just watched me do that, but I guess their intelligence. How'd it come off our hands so easily? We just punch and kick him and generally make fun of him? Antagonize the little guy? Oh, I feel bad. Let's help him. Let's get Homer away from the door.
Short weeds had gathered at the bottom of some sort of goblin ladder.
Goblin ladder. Come on, Jackie Chan. No? Okay. No Jackie Graham. We got over here. Is this one sleeping? Appears to be sleeping. There's a lot going on here. This is a complicated goblin cave. Excalibur. I bet we need 3 for this. Spit on those hands. Oh.
I'm sure contraband is frowned upon. I'll need to hide this.
Contraband. Yeah, those goblins will find that really quick. It's the most misleading handle I've ever seen on a frying pan. Very specific sentence, but...
I wasn't going to let myself be stopped by a door.
Yeah.
I had bested many difficult quests, but I might need a key.
Thought he's just gonna start kicking it. We could feed everybody if we can gain access to that. grocery bag. I want that thing on my frying pan yesterday. Good thing everybody's just passed out right now. Climb? Can I do this with... There we go. I thought we were going to pull that down. Okay. Two rock strength. I don't know what the water is about. I don't know if that's important or not. Huh? Chester making out with the goblin.
Fairy tales were unlikely to come true. However, sometimes you can't find a romantic heart. That goblin so desperately wanted to find its prince.
Is that what's going on? That's very strange. They all turn up for this like every day. Alright. Come on, compassion path. Let's help out these goblins, right? Wow. There we go. Here we go. Some wits. Well, not a lot of wits, but... It worked! Yeah! What do we do with this? It's like, I don't want to, like, whatever you thought was going to happen next. I don't think so. I am single, but no. Let's see you look like a Maya. Alright, what do we get out of that? We got a frog. Okay, we got a frog. Life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Oh, 3 rocks. Let's not even waste our time on that. There's a little door here.
There were more mattresses there than people
What's
had
with the
gathered.
mattresses in this game?
I don't know where they got them all.
Where did they all go in all the King's Quest games that I've played? It's like the Princess and the Pea. That type of thing. Yeah, let's play that track. That's lovely. I don't know what the point of that is, but it's lovely. Weird goblin can... Yeah, you see the peas on the walls. Alright, I'll come back with the pea. I guess. I don't know anyone who's that single. That's true. That is true. We haven't gone through here to the left. May I frog?
They kept slipping
pal?
through my fingers. I need to find some other way to catch a fly.
Chopsticks. I mean, frog. Nice. It's like, that's... No, I thought that was for me. Alright, I guess our contract is done. Fulfilled. There is our fly. Alright. Good.
It looks like it would take two to open that door.
Yeah.
I would need to find an escape companion.
Amaya. All day, every day. Not even waste time talking about it. A lot of water everywhere. All right. Working hard or? All right, let's see. Here's Amaya. Can she use this sword pan as a practical weapon?
Your Highness.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Good night, King Graham.
Goodbye. Contraband.
Good work.
Now I don't have to worry about it.
Shabby. Could use a few more strategically placed barbs, but who am I to complain?
Hell yeah.
All right, Graham. Stand back. Which one you want me to take out first?
How about the one on the left that was been eyeing you up this whole
Take
time?
that. Come here, you little pile of gravel. Reach your hand in here so I can cut it off.
All right, so we're going to punch in here because I actually went ahead and finished the chapter as a continuation of what you've already seen, but subsequently discovered that if you miss one or two small details, if you do something out of order and you miss something, which is very easy to do, then you're faced with a decision in which not everyone can survive. Well, they survive, but someone has to starve, basically, which is just kind of a bummer. And not the best ending. So I'm restarting it, more or less caught up. Sorry, there may be a little overlap with what we've already done, but for the most part, we are back on track at roughly the same point. And the upside is now I know what to do, and that includes apparently giving the frog to Chester before we get a fly with it, so he can do this. What's the rest of the camera not showing us there? Do you need to be alone with that frog? Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Eyes of flies!
Huh?
I thought you said you felt better.
The eye of a fly! Don't you see? That's the missing ingredient!
Potion? Are you...
Here he goes.
Are you... Is it for teleportation at random? Does it summon a storm that follows you?
Can't
Will
help
it make
himself.
you transform into a cat?
Please stop there. Oh, thank goodness.
Apologies. Been working on that. Cat, will this potion make you turn into a...
Getting ahead of yourself there,
It's
Graham.
nothing special. Just weed killer.
King
We
Quest
think
3.
We can rot away these roots to escape.
Bring
There
us
you go.
the eye of a fly, boy, and keep up with the treats.
Yeah, I would have taken the other path.
Is this story about your choices or mine?
Yeah, you would have taken the other path, and someone in the chat would have repeatedly called you a simp, Gart. That's true. If you mess up, as I did, you eventually have to make a decision in which you can only save Amaya or the Hobblepots. I chose Amaya, and some guy repeatedly from that moment called me a simp, just over and over. You're a simp! Bad decision, you're a simp! It made me think of something my grandpa once told me when I was a kid. He said, Tony, if you're ever live streaming a video game and someone in the chat repeatedly calls you a simp, that just means they're passionate about the game you're playing. And I said, oh, that's oddly specific advice for giving me in 1995, Grandpa, but okay. Well. So, anyway. So now we have the fly, and they can do the proper formula with the fly. If you give them the fly prematurely, then the spell won't work, or something to that effect. Actually, I'm not sure it makes a difference, but there's more things we need to do to fix to make sure everybody survives.
All right, stand back.
Pretty much everybody.
Be gone, weeds! Damn it! Did I say eye of a fly? I meant flying eyes. I always get those two mixed up. Oh, Muriel.
All right, so it doesn't matter. But we
I'm
still
sick
have...
of you. How can a whole horde of creatures be so dumb? Who raised you? Oh, your species is capable of deeper thoughts, and that's a fact. That's it. I'm at my wits' end with these little sadists. We're taking them out.
Oh, Muriel. Brute force? Let's think this through.
No, my mind is made up. We're building a bone bomb. It's the smartest thing we can do.
All right, Muriel. We will need some boom powder. Here's the recipe.
All right, so we'll help to make a bomb, but we'll still take that in the meantime.
What was that, Gart?
Oh, nothing.
Friggin' Gart. All right, so now we can use this in a couple key
Sire?
spots.
Can I take...
I don't see why not.
And actually, I'm looking for the book. Oh, they put the book out
Till-
for me, didn't they? Yeah. We just check it right here to see what we need. Turn the page and... All right, so peas and a rose.
I think he's doing a great job.
I don't know. It seems not...
Seems nervous. I will say, though, incidentally, I got ragged on for helping Maya, but I will say when I was looking up how to reset the chapter so that I could replay this so that, you know, I wanted everyone to survive, obviously. People survive regardless. I just think they're kind of annoyed at you in the subsequent chapters. That's the vibe I got, so. But yeah, everybody
Still not tall enough to climb yet.
who was
We
complaining...
should check back tomorrow.
Yes, we'll check back tomorrow on that plan. Everybody who was complaining about wanting to know how to reset the chapter, they're all like, I helped Amaya and everybody else died. What do I do? So I'm not alone.
Welcome to commissary.
Hey, it's Miracle Max.
Boy, what a sight for sore eyes you are. I was on my rescue mission and got caught up by these flying
Still a little
bugs.
miffed that
Even
he
these
screwed
sorts
us
weren't able
over.
to outrun those barbarians. Between the two of us, these rockheads can't understand a quality deal the way you can. Speaking of which, in honor of your apparent aristocratic acquisition, I am prepared to offer a free item for today only. Better yet, I'll discount some previously undercounted prices. Now, I'm sure that crown came with some moolah. Let's make a deal, baby. You won't regret it.
So, where's my free item? Of course.
What? Still a little miffed about that fake ticket he gave us for the night competition
Can I
in
see the
Chapter 1.
merchandise?
All right, so
Ooh,
we'll
stay
need
back,
this
Don't want to disturb it. Never disturb perfection. This
to
little
heal
baby
up.
is a cure-all, a pick-me-up when you're feeling down, a mixin' for fixing everything from your jowls to your bowels.
How much?
One shiny gold coin. Come back when you have more money. I can tell by the distinct lack of jingle in your pocket. Metal eating sticks from my trip to the Orient. Rare, exotic, moderately priced.
How much?
One shiny gold coin. Come and see me when your pockets are full of more riches.
So
The
we'll...
last bowl of porridge.
Oh, yeah, well, this will be...
spruced up with branberries. Did you know this super fruit packs 2 whole days of nutrition into just 1 serving?
How much?
2 shiny gold coins. Boy, you just don't have enough.
So we'll need
Hasta la vi-
the porridge and we'll need the medicine. The medicine is for Bramble. She's not doing so hot, as I believe we've covered. So there would be like
I
a
wasn't going
little
to
bit
let
of
myself be
backtracking
stopped
here
by a door.
out of
I
necessity.
had bested many difficult quests, but I might need a key.
We're no thiefy McSteels. Sorry if we already made that reference, but all right. So we can grab the just love that he's going to be there the whole time. Never gets old. Head over and give Amaya the weapon.
Huh.
Again, this is
Good
about where
work.
we
Not too shabby.
punched
Could use
in.
a few more strategically placed barbs, but who am I to complain? All right, Graham, stand back. Which one you want me to take out first?
Not the one that's been giving you eyes over there on the left.
That one.
Take that!
There you go. And he drops the key.
Come here, you little
Clutch.
pile of gravel.
Like that one.
Reach your hand in here so I can cut it off.
I cannot love a Maya. And yeah, whenever you do something like that, they cart you off. Make sure we don't have any contraband on us. Oh well.
I went to bed with a heavy heart. Everyone was relying on me, and I knew I was going to have to make some hard choices. That morning,
Don't worry.
a stale smell hung in the air. I knew Bramble and Mr. Fancy Cakes couldn't hold on another day without medicine.
Yeah, I didn't even realize Mr. Fancy Cakes was here last time. When I finished that playthrough. Yeah, tomorrow they will cart him off on a little stretcher. And quite
I felt
genuinely.
better, but
Alright, so if we eat this meat, we'll be topped off. Can't be a hero to anyone if we're not a hero to ourselves, right? Is that a quote? Hopefully not, because that was really bad.
I was fully restored
All right.
and started to feel like myself again.
So we got 3 biceps, which means we can lift 3 rocks now. We can also take the dealies off this pipe here. There's 3 of them that need to come off, so let's just skip ahead and cut through and see where this leads us. But yes.
I still can't believe Gwendolyn beat me in the tournament with those stupid eggs.
Yes, well, she was quite extraordinary.
Anyway, shut up, Guard.
Guys, I'm right here.
It's not your story. Yeah, you really get this sense that Mr. Fancy Cakes is dead when they cart him off, but then right before you finish the chapter, well, we'll see him in this one, because again, you can only save Mr. Fancy Cakes or Bramble, because one of them is going to need the medicine from Miracle Max, so... So we actually need to get the one which plays the lullaby. Which one is this? I think we gotta click this a couple times. There it is. Alright. So the order is what? 4, 4, 5, 4... Is that... Yeah, I think that's... I guess this little jukebox comes with 3 different tracks. Yeah, 4, 4, 5, and then the 1, 4, 5, 5. Okay. Yeah, I got it. 5. Yeah, 1, 4, 4, 5, 4. So we'll need to replicate this in another room to acquire that P. There you go. So, whole bunch of things we need to do today. It's an interesting chapter, I'd say. I don't mind the way that they set it up. It's just, it's a bummer when you do get to the point where you can save one person once you get it. Whoa!
I couldn't help but be afraid. The survival of the prisoners was solely up to me. The last time I faced something like this, it didn't end well.
A chaka. Yeah. Little trauma there, but anyway, so we can check in on our weeds today with the tonic that the Hobblepot's made. Now that we got some cash, we're gonna go over here and buy the potion first. The medicine.
What are you buying?
What are you buying? So we can only, again, we can only save.
Stay back, don't
There's
let
only
me
one
start it.
medicine. We can only save Bramble or
This little
Mr.
baby is a cure-all.
Fancy Cakes.
I'll take it. Goodbye.
So
Bye-bye.
with her being pregnant and all, just kind of tips the scale, no pun intended. I just think that Graham would put his subjects before his keep friend. He's the key while we're here too. This is a very important page and item for our compassion playthrough here. Grab the flour too. Bramble and her man will need that. Eventually. While we're up here, let's also do the thing that requires 3 strength. One more crank we haven't done yet. Do the P while we're over here too, actually.
There
we need to
were more
replicate the lullaby.
mattresses there than people in Daventry. I wondered where they got them all.
Again with the mattresses. Alright, so let's crank this. We gotta switch this out so that it plays the lullaby. So it was 4. Alright, that's a good 4. It should be a 5. And then we got this will be over to 1. This needs to come all the way over. Set that at 4. 4 and one more 5 should do it. Turn it. Did we do it right? There we go. By the way, anyone remember the happily ever after? Like that little nod he does. Damn right that worked. The fairy tales happily ever after, kind of interesting animation involved in a little HBO series for kids in the 90s, mid to late 90s. I believe they did The Princess and the Pea, but yeah, it was a cool and diverse take on a lot of the classic fairy tales like that. Anyway, the robes that we need for...
Grandfather, do you have any snacks in here?
Shut up,
Pay
Gart.
attention, Gart. You said you wanted to learn.
Speaking of fairy tales, seems these goblins are obsessed. Got Cinderella. And there goes that. Speaking of Cinderella. Sweep the floor, Cinderella. Well, wouldn't mind getting my hands on a broom for some reason. There's something behind that fireplace, as you can see. Alright, so it fell down in the weeds, the flowers. Let's drop our miracle grow down there.
Huh. I should check back tomorrow.
Alright, get you that slipper back tomorrow, gang. Sorry about that. In the meantime, we can grab this rose. And there's those little kind of fountain pools everywhere. Bird baths, whatever you want to call them. Situated all over the place. We need to grab the rose here. And actually, can we... I'm going to save my game on demand. I guess it auto-saves, but grab the rose. And we're going to need to stop off at these little water baths everywhere. Good idea to keep an eye on the health of the rose. It'll start to wilt very quickly, probably when we reach this screen right here. Yeah. So to get it back to its full strength, we just need to drop it off in here for a second. Have to do that a couple more times on the way to delivering it to the Hobblepots. Chester and Muriel. And duck off to the left here to get it in good shape one more time. This is the longest stretch between them, but thankfully they're pretty generous. Drop off here one more time. I think we could actually leave it in the water bath if we want to pick it up later, but as long as we deliver it to them, I think it's fine. For some reason, once it's in their possession, it doesn't wilt anymore, so Give them the fresh rose.
Great. Just one more ingredient to go.
So they need the pea, but we're not going to give it to them right now. We'll do that bomb, because I'm not sure if that's going to end the day or not. I'm very, just very careful about not screwing this up again. After going to the trouble here to, plus all these
Graham,
autosaves.
About Bramble.
I got you the
do know
medicine,
why
shut up.
she's sick?
Yeah, the conditions down here are terrible.
No, Graham. She's pregnant.
Did I
We're
spoil that?
expecting.
Oh, I had no idea.
We're probably
Congratulations.
retreading this part. I
Well,
apologize if we are.
Congratulate me after you bring us medicine.
Alright, quit freaking out about your pregnant wife who's about to die for a second.
Sometimes there is no right answer, but that doesn't mean there's a wrong one either.
Got you covered.
Little Boo, our king has brought you some nectar of the gods.
Hope you'll remember this in the next election.
Whatever was in that bottle worked. I instantly feel better.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome.
So that means we just
How do
signed
you
Mr.
feel now?
Fancy Cakes' death warrant.
Much better. And the baby feels better too.
Very kind-hearted of you, Graham. Our family thanks you.
It's a wee bit cold though.
Well, there's a
Always
furnace back
something.
there.
Always complaining.
Graham, do you think you could bring us some wood?
Perhaps if we get a fire going, we can do a little prison baking.
There you
I
go.
might be able to
Prison
scrounge
wine.
together a batch of sweetie cakes if you can find me flour.
Oh, there. Now we're talking.
Great idea, Bramble. That's thinking from the heart. Perhaps the guards would take a loving bribe and let us out of here.
It's the path of compassion.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How's she feeling?
She's doing better,
There you
thanks
go.
to you.
Can I take a look?
I mean, Mr. Fancy Cakes never complained about not
So,
having fire or
Bring us
stuff
some
like
wood for
that,
that
but
furnace.
yeah, he
Then-
never told me to do anything.
Bye.
No,
But I guess look at it this way: we're saving 3 people to just 1, whatever Mr. Fancy Cakes is. So, even though I realize I probably sound very cold right now, apologies. When you're king, you got to make some very difficult decisions, and that's what we're trying to say right here. So.
If Mr. Fancy
There he
Cakes
is.
was captured, I didn't stand a chance.
Not sure what one has to do with the other. Mr. Fancy Cakes. Alright, so he'll be not dead tomorrow, but they'll take him out. No
As an
contraband.
adventurer, I was great.
Let's move on to the next day. Yeah, they're dragging him out.
I could have saved Mr. Fancy Cakes.
He-
What was I thinking?
You were thinking of Bramble and her unborn child and that other guy whose name escapes me. I don't, Yeah, they really make it seem like he's dead when he's on that stretcher. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.